And what are we here to talk about? We're here to talk about the corporate takeover of public education. It is happening all over the country. In Oakland, it is manifest in the Common Enrollment system in an attempt to blur the line and blur the distinction between charter schools and public schools. All across this country, the 1% has drained the resources of public services in order to prove and then say they're a failure.
As parents, we want to know that our district is working hard to ensure that every child can attend an excellent, stable, nurturing, and inspiring public school. We want our children to learn in classrooms that are adequately resourced and led by experienced teachers committed to their success. We want our school board members to act independently and in the best interest of our OUSD schools and our students.
Charter schools do not serve the neediest of our students. They don't serve students who have medical needs. They don't serve students who need aids, who need extra services. In fact, I was just speaking with a teacher, I hope she doesn't mind, that just recently received 3 charter students who were kicked out all at once by their charter school and sent to her public school. And so what we want to say is that if charter schools are not public schools.
I just want to highlight the role that some of the funders that are funding charter schools play in communities of color. We're getting the same money from people who fund private prisons. They come into our communities and they pollute us, and then they're asking us to educate our children.
I'm a mother of 2 kids. My older son, who just graduated from high school, eventually got a job at a charter school that he went to. I was the parent liaison and the school secretary, and worked there for about 3 years. And I saw things there that shook me to my core. The state and federal government has turned its back on public schools that primarily serve low-income students of color. Also, private interests have invested in charter programs across the country in low-income communities of color. Yes, many of our families are getting served in charter schools. Yes, there are a handful of charter schools that work to be culturally competent. That isn't reason enough to give away our public institutions, where all families and children have a right to education. So let's demand that Educate 78 and the Education Fund not take our choice to keep public dollars for public schools that need more resources and are accountable to everybody. Thank you.
A little play. A little play. The schools are a mess. I have too many students and they keep on giving me tests to give them. I don't have any books. I don't know what to do.
Well, you know what? We need a new enrollment system. I'm Educate 78. I have just what you need to solve all your problems. Have this money. You can have this money to buy our new enrollment system.
Wait a second. That money has strings attached.
You get the money if you put charters into your new enrollment system.
But do charter schools have to follow the state education code?
Well, no, but...
Do charter schools have to deal with special ed kids?
Well, no,
Do charter schools have to work with English learners?
Well, no,
Do charter schools have to... Are they accountable to anyone?
Well, no, but...
Well, I don't think we should take your money.
Go away. Come on, we'll take the money. We'll take the money. Come on.
You're just a wolf in sheep's clothing! And now on to where he really lives, the New School Venture Fund.
Ho, ho! Charter schools have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Charter schools have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Common Enrollment has got to go! Hey, hey!
Ho, ho! Common Enrollment has got to go!
So right here is where New Schools Venture Fund is housed. It is a nationwide NGO headquartered here in Oakland. This is a venture fund that has already put $150 million
to over 300 charter schools around the country, serving over 157,000 students. Annually, they receive $23 million from the following: Target, Dell, Walmart, Bloomberg, Gates, JP Morgan Chase, Pearson, Carnegie, and Eli Broad.
Ah, home sweet home. Yes, yes, very cozy here.
What does this mean? New Schools Venture Fund?
Oh, don't you worry your pretty little head about that. We're here to help out. We have the money and we'll give it to the schools to do just what we want. Common enrollment, small schools, here today, gone tomorrow.
We're going to the OUSD offices at 1000 Broadway, where they are co-located with Oakland Public Education Fund.
Here we are, home sweet home, Oakland Unified School District downtown offices.
Yes, yes, it is very cozy here. In fact, let me slip into something more comfortable. Ah, yes, much, much better. With all the money that people give to you, I get 7 to 15%.
So we get money, but you always get a cut.
Of course! And then you'll spend it just the way we tell you, because that way we get more donors.
But you're selling out the district with no regard with what's best for children.
We're getting money to try new projects.
And I always make sure that I get a cut, so you don't get too cozy.
So I have to ask for more than we need so that we can pay you to administer it?
Yeah, that's exactly how it works now. That's exactly what I want to happen.
Whatever happened to public education? These guys are in bed together. Don't let the children see.
I definitely am concerned as a school board member that lots of unusual conduct is happening, that the board is actually not doing business publicly about who is working in our schools, consultants working with our district. And yes, my daughter is in the public schools, so I'm concerned as a parent, not just as a board member, about whether or not we will still have public schools in the future if this trend continues.
I'm working on an initiative to repeal charter school law. A fiscal report came back that says over $5 billion with a B is going to charter schools, and if we shut them all down, those will go back to the traditional public schools. So we have some petitions, and if you're interested in repealing the Charter School Act of 1992, we need your signature today.
I really appreciate all of you for coming out. Thank you so much. We will do more actions like this in the future, and I hope that you'll be there with us too.